This is James. He is studying for his IELTS test. It is his fourth time taking IELTS, and he needs to get a Band 7 soon. He keeps taking the test again and again, but he always gets the same score. This is Jenna. She is studying for her IELTS test too. She knows that it is really expensive to sit the exam, so she is waiting until she is ready. She knows that if she takes her test too soon, she won't get the marks she needs.
Round 1. Fight!
James wants to be ready for his next IELTS test, so he is studying hard. He memorizes long lists of words and then does all the practice tests in the Cambridge IELTS book series. But he keeps using the words incorrectly, and he always gets the same score in the tests. Jenna, on the other hand, learns just a few words each day, but keeps a notebook with all the vocabulary she finds. She revises these words often and focuses on building her general English skills. When she uses her new words, she uses them correctly, and when she occasionally does a practice test, she does a little better than before. James thinks he can learn faster by watching YouTube videos about IELTS tricks and tips. His favorite vlogger said there are 5 magic words that will guarantee you a Band 7. He doesn't realize that his teacher can't speak English well and doesn't understand IELTS. Jenna studies grammar and vocabulary from her English books and is very careful about what she looks for online. She only uses the best quality IELTS materials. Every day, her English gets a little bit better. James thinks that IELTS is just an exam, so he can get a high score by tricking the examiners. He doesn't realize that the examiners have seen it all before. Jenna, however, understands that this is a test of her English. She is shy, but she volunteers with people from other countries and uses only English to communicate with them. When she speaks to her IELTS examiner, she will not feel very nervous. James thinks that relaxing is a waste of time. He never takes a break, and so he easily gets tired and stressed. This makes him forget what he learned. Whenever she wants to relax, Jenna listens to podcasts about movies. She finds it fun, and she learns a lot of new language. James sometimes forgets why he is taking IELTS. All he cares about is getting a high score. With no motivation, sometimes it is hard to focus. When Jenna gets stressed, she visualizes her future. Jenna wants to be a scientist. She knows that a clear goal will keep her on the right track. James uses a lot of IELTS websites and Facebook groups so he can predict the questions in his next exam. He memorizes long answers that are full of difficult words, but in his next exam, the questions are not what he expected. Jenna, meanwhile, knows that you cannot predict questions. She practices with the most common IELTS topics and knows she must expect the unexpected. She feels a little nervous, but she knows she is ready. It is time for James and Jenna to take their IELTS tests. How do you think they will score? Well, it looks like James needs to try again. I hope that this time he doesn't try to take a shortcut.